And Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cash back or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at FHFCU.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on two beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Hi, I'm Bob Uecker. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous Luckiest Man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Batter number 6, Riley Benner, Kelsey Davis on deck.
So hello everybody and welcome to today's matchup between Hornell and Keshequa Lady Indians. Riley Benner up first for the Lady Indians. 9th grader. And a strike from Reagan Evingham. One and two count. Oh, and that one's going to unfortunately get under the glove.
This batter, number 2, Kelsey Davis. Lily Yugi on deck.
It's Kelsey Davis, senior. And pulls her off the bag.
This batter number 11.
So 2 on.
Libby Benner on deck.
Isabella Gardner, the third baseman, has had some action here early on. Gets the runners over. So 1 down. That was Liliana.
This batter number 13, Libby Benner. Emma Jo Pierce on deck.
So this is Libby Benner. Foul tip. Cadence Golden is doing the catching for the Lady Raiders. So runners on at second and third, 1 out. Three and 1 count to Benner. Fouled off behind. Foul. Full count, 1 out. Again, runners at first or second and out at home. No, nice play. That time by Reagan. Let's take a look at that again. Very heads up by the 9th grader. Run it toward her make the decision, and then you make a decision. Awesome, Reagan.
We're opening doors.
Two down. Runners at second and third. That allowed Libby Benner, to get over to second base, but you don't want the run to score. That's the most important, as it's a 1-0 count. It's going to fall in. Oh! 2 runs are going to come home. Nice job by Emma Jo Pierce.
This batter number 15, Skylar Reese. Isabella Hughes on deck.
There's a strike to Skylar Reese. Dyrene underneath it. And that's the end of the top of the first. 2-run score on Emma Jo Pierce's double. Actually, we'll give it a single and then an error. So good job. Today's game is brought to you by Oyer's Self-Storage. Located in Elmond and Wellsville, over 140 units available on those 2 locations. 24-day access, long-term discounts, sizes up to 10 by 30, safe and secure. Located at Old Whitney Road right here in Elmond, or down the road in Elmond. Thanks, Oyer Self-Storage, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account, a checking account that pays you. That's right, earn cash back rewards. Foreign ATM fees are refunded. Do you Apex? I do. First Heritage. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. The Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street in Hornell. Cremation service is $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Thanks, Jim Dagan. Laura Pico at the Dagan Funeral Home. The Dagan Funeral Home. Find out why Alfred State College is #1 in so many ways. Scholarships, financial aid plans. Give them a call. Take a tour. Also located ranked #1 regional college by U.S. News Rankings. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, Hornell Red Raiders, and Lady Raiders, and everything Section 5, Connors and Ferris. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Jeff Ryan, insurance protection you can rely on from your friends at the Ryan Agencies. Home, auto, business, and so much more. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, both located up in North Hornell, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales, service, make car buying simple. When you drive your deal, stop one of those 2 great locations, or any of the Simmons and Rockwell locations throughout the southern tier. Twin Hickory Golf Club, it's now golf season. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Log on to Twin Hickory Golf Club, check out the membership rates. You can buy gift certificates for that golfer in your life. Twin Hickory Golf Club. That one's low. This is Lila Dyrene. That's a strike. That one's a little outside. On the mound, number 12. Actually, I don't have a number 12. I looked online. Coaches and ADs are required to make sure that's up to date, and that's going to be a base hit. So Lila Dyring leads off the bottom of the first with a hit. Parker Graham up now. There's a strike. Nice pitch. This one popped up. Nothing Dyring could do because he thought it was going to be caught for a double play. So caught in no man's land there, if you will. Oh, nice catch.
This batter number 13, Reagan Evingham. Ella Gardner on deck.
Reagan Evingham.
This batter number 5, Bella Gardner. Cadence Golness on deck.
That was Riley Benner in left field that made that great catch, the little basket catch. Underhand. This is Isabella Gardner, the 8th grader. Gonna hit a car. No, it didn't. I thought it was gonna be further than that. Almost hit a fan. Kirk Scholes doing the announcing and scoreboard. There's a strike. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Gardner stays alive. Another underhanded catch. Beautiful job. That time by number 7, Shia Tierney. Hope I'm saying that name right. Wasn't the closest replay, but we'll be back.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My name is Richard Powell. I'm an athlete at Alfred State College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
This batter number 14, Isabella Hugie. On deck, Jody Wilkins.
Top of the second, 2-0. Isabella Hugie at the plate. Going to go into the left field. So Hugie with a base hit. They have a pinch runner in for her.
Number 16, Jody Wilkins. Shia Tierney on deck.
So ball gets free and pinch runner gets down to third. This is Jody Wilkins. Let's see if we have a number on that here. Since I'm not given. Is that number 3? Can't tell with the hair. Could be an 8. It's a 3 as she exposes it. I don't have a 3. Apologize, I was filming at a job in Canandaigua, so by the time I get here I don't have time to go get the rosters, but I always print them out, and the athletic director and the head coach there are supposed to update the online ones, and they haven't, so I don't have a 3. I don't have the pitcher's name. But I can tell you that Keshequa Lady Indians are in 3rd place in Class D. They're 11-4. Ahead of them is Notre Dame of Batavia and Friendship Scio. So 1-0 count to Wilkins. Another run scores.
This batter, number 7, Shia Tierney. On deck, Riley Denner.
Shia Tierney. Anybody out there watching from Keshequa knows the names of some of these players that I don't have. Could help out. You can just comment on YouTube. Nice pitch. Again, this is Shia Tierney, the 11th grader at plate. Like number 12 is pitching for Keshequa. It's not listed on there.
This batter, number 6, Riley Benner. On deck, Kelsey Davis.
Strike to Riley Benner. So Wilkins at second base. Shia Tierney at first. Oh, just off the hands. Off the glove. Unfortunately. Some of these are I don't have them on the roster either. Some of the JV players have been brought up because a number of Hornell girls are on the track team that are also on this team. And they had to bring up some JV players. Makes it 4-0, Lady Indians. This one lifted.
Batter number 11, Lily Hughie. On deck, Libby Benner.
So Liliana Hughie. Doing a little shifting of positions here. Nice catch by Caden McGregor.
This batter number 13, Libby Benner. On deck, Emma Jo Pierce.
Libby Benner.
This batter number
Madison
5,
Connor with that catch.
Skylar Reese on deck.
Does drive in a run to make it 6-0. Nice catch. That time by Parker Graham. Today's game is brought to you by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Daryl Howell, and the crew at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan, corners of Church and Genesee Street. Thanks, John and Dagan. And by Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around is at Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sent you, located on the campus of Park Maple City Drive. Maple City Dodge, that is. The former Maple City Dodge, now it's called Park Maple City Dodge. Wyand Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive, 324-7246, specialized in back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. Thanks to Dr. John Wyand, Dr. Richikowski at Wyand Chiropractic Associates. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, 382-0836. Chad Gilio, 24-a-day emergency service, fully bonded and insured. It's Gilio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Gilio's. Dr. Pat Pico, 15 Loader Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129, providing quality care of the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Dr. Pico. And by the Italian Villa, all your Italian favorites at the Italian Villa. Stop in and don't forget they got the toasted subs and so much more. Your favorite pizza as well at the Italian Villa. Cadence Golnitz up. And a hitter. Let's see this again. What a hitter in the air.
14, Aaliyah Stewart. Madison Connor on deck.
Yep. Aaliyah Stewart, 11th grader. So one on. Nobody out. Stewart looking at an 0-1 count. dribbler. Safe. Nice hustle cadence.
This batter number 11, Madison Connor. Alyssa Haley on deck.
That's the way to slide. Perfect. By Golnitz. Cadence was our co-female athlete of the year for the Hornell Sports Night to raises money for Special Olympics. She did an awesome job speaking at that, and you know the qualifications. Obviously, you had to be a good student as well as a very good athlete. She plays multiple sports in every season. Played soccer and volleyball at the same time. Played basketball. Now plays softball. And she's second in her class. That wasn't a great slide, though. Hope she's all right. Yeah, she got up and shrugged it off.
2, Alyssa Haley. Lila Dyring on deck.
Melissa Haley. Popped out of play. There's strike 3. Nice pitch.
This batter number 1, Lila Dyring.
Top of the order now for Lila Dyring at the plate. Foul. Runners at first and second for Hornell. Lila Dyring. That one's high. 1-1 count. And that's the end of 2 innings. 6-0. We'll be back.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
What would you give for a child you loved to make their wish come true? To help them fight a critical illness? Just imagine what you'd do. You see, wishes are so powerful, and you can make them real. They can give a child back their childhood, even change the way they feel. Every single one of us can make the stars align, because when we come together, hope and joy will shine.
Skylar Reese. One down, one pitch, one down.
Jody Wilkins on deck.
Top of the third. So walked her.
This batter number 16, Jody Wilkins. Shia Tierney on deck.
Jody Wilkins. Fouled off her leg. And it goes over the fence. So a ground to a double.
This batter number 7, Shia Tierney. On deck, Riley Bennett.
Shia Tierney with one on, nobody out. Uh-oh. Run comes home. Wilkins moves over to third. Got the out, but the run comes home as Wilkins crosses the plate to make it 8-0.
This batter number 6, Riley Bennett. Kelsey Davis on deck.
8-0 Keshequa. Oh, hot shot. Right through the legs.
This batter, number 2, Kelsey Davis, Lily Hugie on deck.
That's why you got to get in a position. There you go. Yep. So 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the third. Today's game brought to you by Ed's Computers, Sales and Service, 180 Main Street in Hornell. Need a new computer, one repaired, network systems, printers, cabling, hard drives, everything you need, toner. Ed's Computers, certain amount of toner. You can't carry everything obviously. There's so many different toners, that's why it's so expensive. Valley Apparel and Designs, they do custom apparel and signs, all your printing needs on shirts, hats, hoodies, banners, fundraising, anything you need from Valley Apparel and Design. St. James Hospital's Orthopedic Department. There's the fine folks right there in the great picture. Doctors and assistants and everybody at the Orthopedics Department at St. James Hospital. Injured? They got you covered. St. James Hospital's Orthopedic Department. And by Lamax Automax, where you can maximize your dollars every day at Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. Complete car care, including collision. Log on to Lamax Automax. That's 2 X's. Check out their complete inventory of used trucks, autos, and vans. Lamax Automax. Strobel Supply, 40 Shawmut Industrial Park in Hornell. Their distribution, liquid paint application, Presidium floor coating. They're a 3M dealer, a DuPont paint chemical dealer as well. Log on to their website, strobelsupply.com. Strobel Supply. Wilkins Auto Sales is more than just vehicles, it's trailers as well. A large selection of car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more. Just outside the city limits of Route 21. On your way to Alfred, Wilkins Auto Sales. Wilkins. Parker Graham. She's on the track too, I wonder. She must not be compete till later, maybe. And I'm not sure. Is it a home meet? I didn't even pay much attention. See if they had a home track meet today. Parker lifts it. Nice job that time by Tierney.
Jordan Dyring, Reagan Evingham on deck.
Jordan Dyring fouls one back. Don't forget to give us a like. You're watching another Pike Sports presentation on YouTube. Appreciate all the likes and shares and notification. Join, subscribe to Pike Sports as well. Ooh, in the dirt. Hornell plays Keshequa boys in baseball on Thursday. We'll be bringing that game live to you as well. That's Thursday as Keshequa boys baseball, of course baseball is boys, comes to town. Unless you're talking back in when they had the league of their own. Nice play.
This batter number 13, Reagan Evingham.
She even takes the time to get a few pieces of blades of grass off the infield. Reagan Evingham. Ooh, maybe a bit high, but could have been called a strike. Evingham, it's going to fall. Oh, I thought it was going to fall in. Nice catch. I'm sorry, I think I missed that. Wow, nice catch. They've made some great catches in that outfield. Let's see the replay. I'm not sure if I caught it or not. Apologize if I didn't. Sorry. We'll be back.
Traditional checking accounts are old news. So what are you waiting for? Reach new heights with Apex Rewards checking from First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Apex gives you the option to choose between cashback or high interest with a free checking account that pays you. Plus, ATM fees get refunded. Choose your rewards at fhfcu.org and get one step closer to achieving your financial goals.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Hi, I'm Laura Dagan-Pico, and along with my father, Jim Dagan, operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home is a large, spacious, handicap-accessible facility with a seating capacity of 150 people, along with a separate family room for entertaining children. We also offer DVD memorial tributes, which continually show photographs and movies of your loved one's life on 2 beautiful flat-screen TVs.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
Lillian Hughey leads off the 4th with a hit.
This batter number 13, Libby Banner. I'm a Joe Pierce on deck.
Libby Benner up. Foul. Oh, and 1 to Benner. Oh, beautiful job. Double play.
This batter number 5, Emma Joe
Dyring.
Skylar Reese on deck.
Beautiful job by Lila Dyring with a double play. So just like that, we go to the bottom of the 4th. I didn't get a chance to look at the standings. There's the Class B softball standings. Hornell down in 13th place. They did defeat Livonia yesterday at Livonia, and a good victory for them. They are 4-7. Haverline at the top with a 12-1 record. Of course, Wellsville, both boys and girls, baseball and softball, doing extremely well for Wellsville this year. I didn't have time to put together the standings for Class D. Keshequa's in. Today's game is brought to you by Oyer Self-Storage, located in Elmond and Wellsville. 24-hour-day emergency services, or 24-hour-day access, long-term discounts, sizes up to 10 by 30, safe and secure, and so much more. Oyer Self-Storage, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account. Stop at one of their several locations throughout the southern tier of New York. Hornell location located at corner of Mays and Seneca Street in Hornell. And by the Dagan Funeral Home, 38 Church Street. Cremation services $16.95 plus the crematory fee. Jim Dagan, Laura Pico. Don't forget traditional food services, veteran services, pre-need planning, inflation-proof financing at the Dagan Funeral Home. Alfred State College. It's called Free Tuition Plus. Give them a call and find out more about scholarships, financial aid plans. My U.S. News rankings at #1 regional college. SUNY Regional College, that is. Hit the ground running with a degree from Alfred State College. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys, offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, 3 great locations to serve you better. Thanks, Jeff Ryan. Home, auto, business, and so much more. Offices right on Broadway in Hornell. And by Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other, up in North Hornell. Simmons and Rockwell. Log on to Simmons and Rockwell Nissan of Hornell.com and Simmons and Rockwell Ford.com. We have a new pitcher. It's number 9, Elizabeth Wood, an 11th grader for the Lady Indians. There's a base hit.
This batter, number 23, Caden Stolman. Aaliyah Stewart on deck.
Cadence Golnitz. Foul tipped. Golnitz with a base hit. No outs, 2 on now.
This batter, number 14, Aaliyah Stewart. Madison Connor on deck.
Dribbler. It's the force runner. Fielder's choice that time. As Gardner's beat to the bag that time. 1 down. Pushes the runners up. Golnitz at third. Aaliyah Stewart second now. 2 down.
Live with diving on deck.
Haley's up. Dribbler. Nice play. So we go to the 5th.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig gave his famous luckiest man speech. Lou retired from baseball that day because of the devastating disease known as ALS. Back then, I never imagined I would one day grow up to be a Major League Baseball player or spend my life in baseball. And I certainly didn't imagine that ALS would take my daughter Leanne's life and another close friend. ALS robs a person of their ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure. But we are making progress turning ALS from a fatal disease into a livable one, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us in the fight by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
So a beautiful day here at Maple City Park. Aylin Dunning was the number 12 that started pitching. She's not on the roster, but was the starter for the Lady Indians today, so apologize I didn't have that information. We are basically looking into the sun, and I'm wearing all black, dress shirt and pants, because didn't have a chance. Like I said, coming back from a job I had at the hospital in Canandaigua that I had to film, and
Number 15, Skylar Reese, Isabella Yuki on deck.
Skylar Reese to lead things off. Top of the 5th. 8-0 in favor of the Lady Indians. This is the last year, or the last season, really. And once the graduation hits and they change their name. Nice try. Foul. They will be called the Wildcats of Keshequa. Just like all the schools are leaving the Indian names and behind them, and pretty soon we'll never know the Indians existed. They keep canceling out that stuff. I don't know either way on this. It's a tough situation, but they are switching their names to the Wildcats at the request of the Native Americans, which is fine. I wonder what that bus was. Keshequa was okay. Oh, snow coned by Dyrane. She's made 2 stellar plays here today at short. If anything, we know who's got the perfect position. And that's Lila Dyrane. Nice recovery. That time, it was number. Oh, I don't have a number 9. I don't think. Oh, it's number 5. I do have I thought that was 9. Apologize. That's number 5. I do have a 5. Isabella Gardner.
This batter number 7, Shia Tierney. Riley Benner on deck.
So Tierney up. That one's high. Three and 0. 2 outs. The umpire was in the way, and then you decided to run way out of the way. That was a little strange. Watch this again. She can't find it. The umpire just stands there and decides to move. And there's strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Today's game brought to you by Twin Hickory Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteel Valley. Looking for a great gift for somebody? It's a gift certificate. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. Purchase gift certificates. Check out membership rates. Also check out pictures of the beautiful course if you're out of town and want to come over and know what the course looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, and Butler Excavating and Concrete. It's 324-7400. Thanks, guys. Daryl Howell, Mike Hess, and Brian Butler, all the crew up there at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Need a car repair done, they can do it. John and Dagan, General and Trial Practice, proudly serving the Southern Tier since 1989. Call 324-6690 for John and Dagan, corner of Church and Genesee Street. Thanks, John. been advertising with me since the early 90s. Thanks, John Dagan. Maple City Collision, the best auto body repair shop around, is at Maple City Collision. Tell them John Birch sent you. All makes and models all year. I only had one car that ever needed auto body repair, and they did it, and they did a great job. So I want to thank everybody up there at Maple City Collision. Accepting new patients now, Dr. Dr. Rich Jakowski, Wyan Chiropractic Associates. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs, and more. Thanks, Wyan Chiropractic Associates. 324-7246. In the 607 area code. Well, for our shortstop, Lila Dyron, we've seen some impressive fielding by Lila. Where'd the umpire go? Oh, there he is. Here we go. First pitch lifted. So one pitch, one out. Dyrene goes down.
This batter number 8, Parker Graham. Jordan Dyrene on deck.
Parker Graham. There's a strike. Graham 1-1. It's going to drop in. Nice job, Parker.
This batter number 7, Jordan Dyrene. Reagan Evingham on deck.
So first baseman Jordan Dyrene. So one out, one runner on. And misplayed. Short hopped is Parker Graham, goes all the way to third. So runners on the corners.
Bella Gardner on deck.
Graham on third, Jordan Dyrene on first. And the pitcher is up. Reagan Evingham. She's got power. Oh my goodness, they tried to throw down to third. And a way overthrow. Graham had a great lead from third. And that time got away from the catcher. So Hornell gets a run on the board. Evingham has the power to hit a home run. The 9th grader. This is our third game that we've done, and I've seen a home run hit already. And that was by Golnitz. This one launched, but not quite deep enough. Just got underneath it.
This batter number 5, Bella Gardner. Cadence Golnitz on deck.
Isabella Gardner up. 2-2. Oh, did that hit the ground? Didn't look like it, but we'll take a look at the replay. But that's the end of 5. Let's take a look at that again. That's hard to tell. We'll be back.
We're opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
And along with my daughter Laura, own and operate the Dagan Funeral Home here in Hornell.
The Dagan Funeral Home was established way back in 1883 by my great-great-grandfather and is the oldest family-owned funeral home in the area. We offer traditional funerals for all faiths as well as low-cost cremation services, and we will be happy to assist you with pre-planning and inflation-proof financing.
The Dagan Funeral Home, 5 generations of the Dagan family serving your family.
This batter number 2, Kelsey Davis. Lily Hugie on deck.
Popped up. Gardner underneath it. Nice play, Isabella.
This batter number 11, Lily Hugie. Libby Benner on deck.
Lily Hugie up. Nice play by Parker. I mentioned she was on track, but this softball is her primary sport, so she goes and runs track when she's not playing softball. I had to ask Brian Dyring, because I don't have her parents' number, and I assumed that was it, that this is her primary, and I said, well, I just assumed that she was kicked off track because she's just too fast to run track against everybody else. She just kills everybody, so Parker's such a nice person, great athlete, and All around good person.
This batter, number 3, Bree Benner. On deck, Skylar Hoot.
So runners on first and second now with 2 outs. I could see you probably getting kicked off track because you're too slow, maybe, or cut from track, not kicked off. In that case, they'd put you in one of the throwing positions, shot put or discus. That's where I would have been. Relegated to the throwers. Nothing wrong with that. There's some great athletes in that too. But I just had no speed. Except when he called me for breakfast in the morning. I get there quick. Come on, you have to stand right there. Move over a foot. Graham underneath it. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Today's game brought to you by Rustic Lux. Don't throw that piece of furniture away. Bring it into Rustic Lux for reloved, refurbished furniture. It's Rustic Lux. And stop in and check out their showroom. Sometimes when you see, you think furniture is garbage, take it to them. They can restore it and even resell it. Rustic Lux. Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. Dr. Pat Pico. Dr. Pico. Italian Villa. All your Italian favorites. Look at those pictures. The food is even better than the pictures show. And you know my favorite, the toasted subs of your favorite flavors. And, of course, they got pizza specials and so much more. Chicken wings. Italian Villa. You buy one meal, you go home with 3. It lasts you multiple days. Ed's Computers Sales and Service. Thanks, Ed. Look how happy that laptop looks. It's Ed's Computer, 607-324-6424. Repairs. Also, you can buy printers there, hard drives, so much more. Ed's Computer Sales and Service. Valley Apparel and Designs. They do custom apparel and signs. 281-8777. Team, school, sports, work apparel, and so much more. It's Valley Apparel and Designs. Thanks, Valley Apparel. Oops. St. James Hospital's Orthopedics Department, where champions are cheered on. That's right. I've been there, too. I broke my wrist back in the winter, and they did a great job diagnosing it because I really didn't have much pain at all. But just a little discomfort. Found out that it was broken and didn't need a cast at all. Just needed some TLC. And it's back to normal. Lemax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day at Lemax Automax and Lemax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto. 193 Seneca Street. Log on to Lemax Automax. That's 2 X's on the end of that. .com. Check out their complete inventory of used trucks, autos, and vans. Lemax Automax. Again, if you're just joining us, if things stay the same here in this score, Hornell will drop to 4 and 8. Not helping their cause. Everyone makes sectionals, so that's the good thing. Hornell's, like I said, is not. See if I can see where the track and field is in Bath, Haverling today. Cadence Golnitz. Another one of my favorite people. Caden, such a sweetheart. They've done some great fielding today.
This batter number 14, Aaliyah Stewart. Madison Connor on deck.
So Aaliyah Stewart up. So Hornell, after this play, bounces off a glove onto an arm. So we'll be live tomorrow at 4:30 for Hornell versus Dansville at Maple City Park, which is on the other side of the school here, if you're not familiar with Hornell. And then we said Keshequa will be back. The school name will be back, but it'll be the baseball team. The Keshequa Indians will be back for baseball on Thursday. That game will be right here on Peisch Sports as well. Two down.
This batter number 2, Alyssa Haley. Lila Dyring on deck.
Alyssa Haley and Lila Dyring up after that. Foul. Beautiful day. We've had a couple very, very nice days after what was a very mild winter, and then just a miserable March and April. Just really more miserable than I ever remember a March and April before. Rain and cold, windy. In fact, we got hit. First game that I did, Hornell at Haverling, which was March 29th. It was 30 degrees out, and the wind, and it was miserable. Usually you have a little bit of leeway, but Mother Nature was saying I had it too easy being indoors for basketball all season, and swimming and wrestling and more. So they said the first time you're going to go out and do a game, we're going to make it cold. The game time for the boys' Keshequa game on Thursday is 5 o'clock. So tomorrow's game's at 4:30, Keshequa game at 5. And then Friday I travel to, that one's going to drop in. And then Friday we'll be live from Letchworth as Hornell takes on the Letchworth. I'm not sure what their name is. They were the Letchworth Indians, I thought, at one time. Parker Graham takes a strike. 2 outs. Bases loaded for Hornell, so Graham can do some damage if she can connect. Oh, nice pitch. Fooled Parker. 0-2, 2 outs. Parker's going to hit a home run right here. Well, maybe not. Oh, and it gets through. And got her. So 1 run does score. As Golnitz comes through, it looks like she dropped the ball, but it might have just the way it looked in her glove. Oh, I think that ball went back and ricocheted off. I didn't see who was it for Hornell that was crossing the plate, but I'm be honest with you, I think it actually ricocheted off her and back into her glove. The catcher's glove, it looked like. So we'll be back.
Having low income can mean making tough choices. Choosing between paying for food or medication or a place to live is a reality for many people. Do you know someone who could use some extra help? Find out about the Supplemental Security Income Program, SSI. You could receive monthly SSI payments if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. SSI is money you can use to help pay for basic needs, like putting food on the table, keeping the lights on, paying the rent. It can mean new shoes for growing feet or help with medical needs. Call 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI to schedule an appointment or start to apply today. That's ssa.gov/SSI. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
So Reagan Evingham is going the distance. She's going for speed. Lyrics from a song. Eight to 2 is Golnitz's run counted. Nice job by Dyring picking that off the ground. Jordan Dyring.
Jody Wilkins on deck.
Hughie up. Saturday, there are no games. Although I do have to film a dance recital. So, no rest for the weary. Three and two, full count. Or 2 and 2. Now it's 3 and 2. So a base hit.
This batter, number 8, Matty Rock. Diane Kearney on deck.
Madison Rock up. One and two. One out. Runner on first. It's top of the 7th inning, not top of the 6th. Rock stays alive. Strikeout.
This batter, number 7, Shia Tierney. On deck, Riley Benner.
So Tierney up. Shia Tierney. They've got some cool names. Shia, S-H-Y-A Tierney. Then there's Riley Benner, which is R-Y-L-E-Y, which I've never seen it spelled that way before. Fouled off. Skylar Reese, I've seen Skylar. Libby. Liliana. Kaylin. Got some familiar names too, like Wilkins. Of course, Wilkins is one of our sponsors. And Tierney, there are Tierneys in Hornell. Of course, Tierney's not that uncommon of a name, I guess. There's a Tierney that's on the radio down in New York. Last name is Tierney. Brandon Tierney, I think his name is. That's high. 2-2. 2 outs. So walk. Riley Benner. R-Y-L-E-Y. Benner. You can see the expression on Reagan's face there, a little, probably tired and ooh, high strike. 1-2. Force out. Strobel Supply, 40 Shelmont Industrial Park. Thank you, guys. They're now hiring. Need a job. It's Strobel Supply. Great place to work out. They got robotics there and everything. It's a pretty neat operation that Mike Fortuna owns. And there it is, Wilkins Auto Sales. Need a trailer or car hauler, a utility trailer, dump trailers as well. So much on the lot there. I think they got like close to 75 different trailers on the lot at Wilkins, right outside the city of Hornell, Route 21, on your way to Alfred. Again, don't forget, live tomorrow, Hornell versus Dansville and boys in baseball. Look at that. There's ladybugs on the netting. Multiple. I don't think I can zoom into them or not. Let's see. I'm not sure where they are because they won't look very good. There's a couple right there. Come on, focus. Let me get rid of the autofocus there. Guess it just won't. It's too close, must be. There's a bunch of them over to my left, too. Interesting. Congregating. Watching the softball game.
This batter number 7, Jordan Dyring, Reagan Evingham on deck.
Hornell's last at bat. Unless they can tie it up. First baseman Jordan Dyring leading things off. Smothered. Wow. Nice play.
This batter number 13, Reagan Evingham, Bella Gardner on deck.
Someone with a cool muffler on their truck driving by. Real cool. Cadence with the home run. Game at Bolivar Richburg. See if she can get a hold of this one. It's going to be a hit. Or no. No? I'm sorry, this is Reagan, not Caden. Cadence hit the home run. This is Reagan Evingham. Would be nice if I look at the screen occasionally. Sorry, Reagan. One down, 1-2 to Evingham. I have a horrible short attention span where I will be reading an ad, look away for a second, and I just go on a totally different tangent of what I'm reading. Sometimes we'll mix multiple ads together. Here we go.
This batter number 5, Bella Gardner, Kate Stolnitz on deck.
Again, she sets up right there. I've never had anyone do that before where I'm setting. Not that she should know where I am. It's not about me, but isn't that funny? There she's moving a little bit. Forced out. Fielder's choice. Two down. There's Cadence. They're not going to give her anything she can connect with. They know Cadence is a threat. Gardner down to second. Ooh, nice pitch. In the dirt. Ripped, smothered. Gardner crosses the plate to make it 8-3. Brings up Aaliyah Stewart. Hornell down to their last strike. She on the bag. Let's see. Yeah, looks like she was safe. Good job. Oh, and strike 3. So there's your final. As Keshequa wins 8-3. And they will shake hands. Don't forget tomorrow, Hornell versus Dansville, 4:30 start at Maple City Park. It's been a pleasure bringing this game to you. Congratulations to Keshequa Lady Indians. Next time we see you, you'll be the Lady Wildcats. Have a good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Peyton Manning, and I'm partnering with the American Red Cross this year to tackle blood shortages. Giving blood's important because every 2 seconds, someone actually needs blood, and unfortunately, only like 3% of the U.S. population donates. So we have to step up to give and to make sure there's plenty of blood available for those in need. Visit redcrossblood.org to get in the game and make an appointment to give.
We are really excited to have a sports medicine program here at UR Medicine St. James, giving our community access to high level of care and a strong team both in the physical therapy department and orthopedic world. So as a previous athlete myself, I know what it feels like to be injured and be on the sidelines and have the goals of wanting to get back to the court quickly. My job and my team's job is to get our athletes and patients back to their court and field quickly, back to their previous level of function. Patients are not only looking for quality of care, but also accessibility. It's very exciting for us to have this sports medicine team here, keep it close to the community so people aren't traveling as much as they previously had to. With our new orthopedic sports medicine team at UR St. James, we give them easy access for their care.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
My My name is Rachel Powell. I'm an athlete at Varsity College. The reason why I came to see Dr. Wilhelm is because of my shoulder injuries. I had suffered an injury on my 21st birthday on the field against Gallaudet. He did a great job with my surgery. I played the entire season with it perfectly fine. I was able to tackle people without restrictions. The best and quickest recovery I ever had from any injury that I had working with him. He gets the job done and he knows what he's doing. So I highly recommend you guys come to see Dr. Wilhelm.
Concerned about the cost of your insurance? The Ryan agencies sift through quotes from many companies to uncover your best insurance value. You'd be surprised at the savings we can find. Let's just talk. What's there to lose? The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.